The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hello, my name is Lane Davis.
And I'm Ryan Wilkie.
We are your Falcon News anchors.
Welcome back to Fairgrounds. Classes are well on their way. The new rotating schedule seems to be working out. It's nice to have classes at different times.
We have some new teachers that we would like to wish good luck and welcome to Fairgrounds. Miss Emma Lassard on the Fighting Irish, Mr. Brian Tassini, Tech Ed, and Miss Joyce Brito in the Art Department.
We would like to welcome into our school Mr. Jim Pugliano and Miss Kristen Powell and all their students. We also have 11 new para-educators. Welcome to Fairgrounds.
The drama club is in full swing, rehearsing for There's a Monster in My Closet. The show will be on November 4th at 6 p.m. This is our dinner theater show. By reservation, only no tickets will be sold at the door. Tickets for that show will be $6.50 for adults and $4.50 for students/children. If you would like more information or to purchase tickets, please contact the school. Also, we will have a show on Saturday, November 5th at 4 p.m. Tickets will be sold at the door. Ticket prices are $5 for adults and $3.50 for students/children. Tickets for both shows are on sale in the CAF or see Mrs. G.
September was a busy month. The Fighting Irish and the Pirates and Wildcats all went to the Patriots Place at Gillette Stadium in Boston. The Huskies and the Terriers went to a Bunker Hill for the day.
The Wildcats are going to the Discovery Center in Concord October 28th.
The Wolfpack hiked Pac-Monadnock on a cool, dreary September day. They were injury-free, and the kids and staff had a great time. When they reached the top, the sun broke out of the clouds.
I remember that field trip. That was fun. The morning sports program is going strong. Supervised team sports happen every morning from 7 to 7:50. This year, Chris Skelly and Trent Ryder are the captains. However, the group has become so big, we are looking for more captains. Morning sports is free and open to all who are in good academic and behavioral standings. We do have a need for some equipment. Our lacrosse sticks are broken, our dodgeballs are crumbling, and we are now down to one basketball. If you have any new sports equipment that you are not using and would like to donate, please send it in. We would greatly appreciate any donations. Please contact Ms. LaFlamme for donations or any questions you may have.
The Math Counts Club has met several times already. The meetings are currently being held on Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. in room 602. Anyone that loves math and loves a challenge is welcome to join. Contact Ms. LaFlamme.
Our September Respect Assembly was held, and it was a great time, and the prizes were awesome. Some teams have reported in with their winners. On the Wildcat, Respect Awards went to Kevin Antiago, Genesis Javier, and Sarah Woodfeld. And Student of the Month went to Michaela Montero and America Korea. Congratulations.
The Wildcats held their first team day on Friday, October 7th, with the participated in activities to learn and review how to interact with their new teammates and other community factions. They created posters, pom-poms, and headbands for preparing for the upcoming pep rally and are gearing up for their first field trip to the Discovery Center in Concord.
We have received the Pirate Student of the Month. Congrats to Joshua Cho and the Respect winners, Teresa Carbonneau, Brianna Gray, and Tyler Zick.
Fighting Irish Student of the Month, Sam Greenberg. The Respect winners are Devin Rulo, Laura Flor, and me. The team will be going to Chunky's on October 31st to see Ghostbusters. They are also hosting a fundraiser, Noche Mexicana, on Tuesday, October 18th at Margaritas. Please see your student for the flyer.
Movie Club has started. A big thank you to all the chaperones. The first movie was Middle School. The worst years of my life. Chunky's always treats us well.
Remember the school New York City trip that is coming up in April. See Ms. Carey if you need information.
Check out Mr. LaFlamme's DonorChoose.com page. He is looking to get donations for 6 CD players and several books on tape to help students with reading difficulties. There are many other teachers that have a DonorChoose account. Please check them out.
On October 21st, there will be a 6th grade dance from 6 to 7:30. Cost will be $5. The 7th grade dance will be held on October 28th at 6 to 7:30. The cost will be $5. There will be prizes for the best costume. See the school rules for costumes. Refreshments will be sold.
Ski Club is gearing up. Sign up for Mountain and Bus or online or in office. See or call Mrs. Johnson for more information.
Student council has started. Congrats to all who has voted in. Junior National Honor Society will be starting to look for more information shortly.
Winter sports will start. See Miss Little for information. If you have a club and would like to get the information out, please email Mrs. G.
Thank you to all the school announcers. We hope we would like to also welcome to our school Miss Diana Lopez, our new secretary.
6th graders are selling chocolate bars for Enterprise City. Make sure to support our 6th grade Falcons and buy a $1 candy bar. On November 8th, the PTO will be holding an Election Day bake sale.
There will be a Chunky's field trip to see Dr. Strange on November 4th.
The DECA field trip on October 11th was a great time and a successful trip.
Conferences will be on Thursday, October 27th and Tuesday, November 1st.
The boys soccer team is running an amazing streak with the first undefeated season so far.
The volleyball team is doing a great job with an undefeated season so far.
FMS Library Book Fair is coming. It will arrive and be set up Tuesday, October 25th after school. Classes will be scheduled October 26th to November 2nd. Book Fair will be open during parent-teacher conferences for parents and staff. The Book Fair brochures will be in teacher mailboxes next week to give to your advisory students. ELA teachers will be tentatively scheduled on their normal book selection days, but I'll confirm the days and periods with you. I'll also contact special education teachers to all students will come to the book fair. We all are welcome to the book fair. Jean Newcomb, FMS Media Specialist, AP Coordinator, National Junior Honor Society Advisor.
FMS Cheer is having tryouts November 1st and November 2nd, 4 to 6 p.m. in the gym. Athletes must attend both what?
Days
to be considered.
6th graders are working hard on the iReady instructional modules to increase their comprehensions and vocabulary scores on the iReady tests. 7th graders are reading novels of their choice and working on increasing comprehension skills.
8th graders are reading Rumblefish by S.E. Hinton, the author of the famous book The Outsiders. S.E. Hinton writes books that have realistic characters going through life with the same problems and experiences of today's teens. In Rumblefish, Rusty James, the main character, is in junior high and hangs out at a pool hall. He is proud of his reputation of being street smart, not book smart. He wants to be just like his brother, who is called Motorcycle Boy. When Rusty James is in trouble, Motorcycle Boy is usually there to help him. But one day, his world falls apart when Motorcycle Boy is not around to pick up the pieces.
All 3 grades continue to work on fluency, the ability to read quickly and accurately in a normal speaking voice. Students graph their progress with the goal of reading 150 words per minute at their level. Justin, Mr. William Dubois, our tech ed teacher, has won the NEFD Award. Congratulations to Mr. Dubois. I'm Lane.
And I'm Ryan. Stay tuned for more.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Hello, my name is Olivia Tull. Each month, I will be interviewing different guests from our school and community. Our first guest will be Mr. and Mrs. LaFlamme. They are both our educators at Fairgrounds Middle School. Hello.
Hi.
What do you do at Fairgrounds, Mrs. LaFlamme?
Currently, I teach 6th grade math on the Wolfpack team.
What do you teach at Fairgrounds, Mr. LaFlamme?
I'm a special educator and I teach several things for all grades.
How long have you both been teaching?
Well, I've been teaching for 30 years. Long time.
And I've been teaching for about 7 years now.
What made you decide to be a teacher, Mrs. LaFlamme?
Well, my degrees are in mathematics and economics, and my plan was to work in the business world, maybe down on Wall Street. But I came up to New Hampshire for a year. I took a 1-year temporary position as a math teacher in Goffstown, and 30 years later, I'm still teaching because I loved it. I come to school every day, and I laugh every day, and I enjoy what I do.
What made you decide to be a teacher, Mr. LaFlamme?
Well, it took me a long time to become a teacher. I actually came from a Wall Street firm initially. I spent a lot of time in the corporate world. And then about 10 years ago, I decided to make a change. I've always wanted to be a teacher, and I found the opportunity and the time to do it. My undergraduate degree was in business management and economics. But when I decided I wanted to be a teacher, I went back to school at night. I got certified as a special educator, and then I got my master's degree in education.
Can you tell us a little bit about your outside of the school?
Sure. We both like to do yard work and hang out in our yard and flowers and things. I love to read. I love to spend time with my family, both my brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews, but also with our daughters, and who are Jeff's kids, and just really love to have fun with friends and family.
Do you have anything to say?
Well, I enjoy just about everything Mrs. LaFlamme enjoys. I don't do as much reading as she does, however. I love spending time with my daughters, with the rest of my extended family. Love working in the yard. Love to take short trips and sometimes long trips. But we enjoy being around the house, sitting on the front porch, enjoying the neighbors and the neighborhood and all the folks around.
We also love sports. Huge Boston sports fans.
That's right.
Are there any other schools' activities that you are involved in?
Well, I run the morning sports program at Fairgrounds. I help facilitate Math Counts, which is a competition. I coordinate the morning announcements, and I do the ski program. And that's what I can, and I'm very involved with the ELL, the English Language Learners After School Program. And I just love working one-on-one with people and kids that are from all different parts of the world. It's really fun.
Well, I'm involved in the ski program as well, after school every day to help students that need some extra help. Outside of school, I'm also involved in New Hampshire Technical Institute. I'm on the advisory board for the education department.
I would like to thank you for joining us today and letting us get to know you a little bit better. This has been Olivia Tull with Interview Corner. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Delaney.
Hi, I'm Becca.
And we're back with the Great Debate.
Since school just started, we have school-related topics. Should schools keep standardized testing?
And you guessed it, Becca and I just can't agree.
I think that standardized testing should still be taken.
And I think that schools should maybe look for an alternative.
Honestly, I don't see what's so bad about it. Standardized testing is a way for all students from different school districts and even states to be compared. Most schools that compare with each other take the exact same test. Without these methods, comparison wouldn't be as accurate.
Okay, but take this into account. Standardized testing evaluates a pupil's performance on a certain day. This does not include external factors like test anxiety, or maybe it was just a bad day. It also doesn't include a student's overall yearly growth. So when you think about it, the comparisons might not be as accurate as you think.
If I could add to what you're saying about school on a day-to-day basis, standardized testing is usually accompanied with a set of some sort of instructional framework, if you would. Having this guidance keeps students who move from one school district to another from being ahead or behind in their new schools.
Now, while that may sound nice and easy for the teachers, get this.
Standardized testing actually puts a lot of stress on the teachers as well. They feel pressured to teach and prepare students for the material on the tests, and this often leads to the teachers neglecting to teach students skills that go beyond the tests.
Wow. Okay, I can't argue with that. But hear me out. Standardized testing also proves accurate comparison between subgroups. These subgroups could include data on ethnicity, special needs, etc., which provide schools with data to help improve scores in these subgroups.
So I see you're leaning towards more factual evidence, but just think about the stress. I mean, that much stress for one big test just isn't healthy.
I agree with you there.
Right? I mean, you totally know the pressure of cramming the night before a big test.
Right. Well, sounds like it's up to you to decide. Should schools keep standardized testing?
Or not. See you next time on
The Great Debate.
Welcome to Random History Facts.
I'm Eve, and she's Natalie, and we're here to boggle your minds with some of the weirdest truths.
Did you know that Martin Luther King Jr. and Anne Frank were born in the same year?
Really? Did you know that Einstein was offered a presidential seat in Israel? He declined.
Wow. Gender roles have been a part of society for as long as life itself. Believe it or not, before World War II, blue was traditionally for girls, while pink was traditionally for boys.
Really? I never would have guessed. It's always been that way. Did you know the shortest war of all time, the Anglo-Zanzibar War, lasted only 38 minutes?
38 minutes? No wonder it's a record. The Victorian era was filled with some rather unusual customs. People of this era would take photographs with their dead family members as a way of respect.
Dead? Speaking of weird, in 1929, Princeton researchers were able to turn a live cat into a working telephone. Yeah.
That's all we have time for on Random History Facts.
Hello, I'm Haley.
And I'm Lindsay.
And today we are going to be doing the movie and book report review. And
I am doing the Summary of Wonder.
And I'm going to be doing two movies, Ice Age Collision Course and Middle School The Worst Year of My Life. Here you go.
The Summary of Wonder. August or Augie Pullman, a 10-year-old boy living in New York City, was born with a facial deformity. That has made his life very difficult to make friends. He lives with his parents and older sister Via and his dog Daisy. He has been homeschooled up until 5th grade, but his parents have decided that it is time for him to go to a real school. They enrolled him in Beecher Prep, a neighborhood private school, and they take him to meet the principal, Mr. Tushman. While August is there, some of the kids who will be in August classes take him on a tour of the school. One of them, Jack Will, is nice, but other one, Julian, is not. Augie settled into the first few months of school, and his classmates slowly were getting used to him. He becomes friends with Jack and with a girl named Summer, who sits with him at lunch on the first day. Apparently, a rumor that touching Augie will give you the facial deformity that he has. So his classmates make a point to avoid him. so that Augie begins to feel alienated. Things get a lot worse on Halloween, typically Augie's favorite day of the year. When Augie overhears Jack say to Julian and some other boys that he would kill himself if he looked like Augie, Jack is completely unaware that Augie himself is sitting nearby. Disgusted in what Jack said, the story switches partly to Via, Augie's older sister, who begins high school at the same time that Augie starts middle school. Via has had to come to terms with the fact that her family's universe revolves around Augie, and his needs often come before hers. The only person who puts her first was her grandmother, Grains, who is dead by the time the narrative begins. There is a sequel to Wonder. It's called Augie and Me.
The Ice Age Collision Course. Ice Age Collision Course is a movie that, well, I bet you all know what Ice Age the movie is, right? The movie is about where the world almost ends when Sid, Granny, Buck, Manny, Ellie, Peaches, Julian, Diego, and Crash and Eddie, the twins. They find Buck, and he says he knows what he knows, but he's trying to stop the death of Ice Age. But, whatever. They go through the crack into a walk. Wait, is that weird or what?
Yes, that is weird.
And found a mythical place into the walk that made everyone in the walk young and healthy, and it's a big adventure to save the world. That's the Ice Age Collision Course. And then we have middle school, the worst years of my life. Wave has an epic imagination and a slight problem with authority. Both collide when he transfers to an obsessive, crazy middle school, drowning in don't Wave and his demon best friend Leo hatch a plan to break every rule with the school's code of conduct. It's Ferris Bueller meets home along the way. Battle with Principal Light creatively strikes back, and the rule breakers. Meanwhile, Rafe struggles to hide his misbehavior from Jenny, the straight-A, overachieving girl of his dreams. And at home, his mother's boyfriend, a mocky jack of no trade named Bale, threatens to become his stepfather.
That's nice.
I know.
It's a very nice thing to do to a kid. Just dump all this weight on their shoulders. Oh,
And threaten them.
down they go.
Yeah.
Very nice thing. Now
Okay.
shall we get into the top 10 list of middle school best books?
Okay, who's reading? Okay, take turns. I'll
Your
go
turn.
first.
Read first.
Harry Potter, box set, number 1 through 7.
Means all 7 books, people. Number 2, The Giver.
Number 3, The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games, the first one.
Number 4, Holes.
Okay, number 5, The Lightning Thief.
Number 6, The Outsiders.
Okay, Bridge 7, Bridge to Tiberius.
Number 8, Number the Stars.
Number 9, The Hobbit.
Number 10, The Lion, the Witch, in the Wardrobe.
Okay, that's a good name.
I've heard of that before.
Well, that is
it.
for movie and book reviews. Goodbye.
Welcome back. I'm Connor, and today I will be reading some stuff about sports and some nurses' notes. Before sports, there is a brief note from Coach K. The girls' soccer team this year is overcoming a lot of obstacles and are pushing through and currently holding the 4th place position in the standings. Meredith McDermott, Juliana Martin, Alex Kapopoulos, and Kylie Daw are keeping the offense strong and composed. Meanwhile, Jenna Hamlin, Lily Vogel, and Kylie Gurritt hold the defense solid and strong. The girls will take on Merrimack Valley. Last season, the girls made it into the Final Four, which was the first time in 10 years. Way to go, girls. We are hoping to finish to be just as successful. We also want to welcome Coach K as a paraeducator to our FMS community and wish her a lot of luck with our soccer team. Before we get to the scores, for all you Major League Baseball fans out there, the Red Sox have had to say a sad goodbye to David Ortiz. We will miss you. Now, for the scores. The girls' soccer team won 3 games, lost 2, and tied 2 games. The boys' soccer team won 7 games, lost 0 games, and tied 1 game. Field hockey is undefeated, along with girls' volleyball. Boys and girls track. This Saturday, you have a big tri-country race at Nashua South. Winter sports registration starts October 15th on a Saturday this year of 2016. The registration is for girls and boys basketball, wrestling, and cheerleading. Now on to some nurses' notes. The main office number is 603-594-4393. The school nurse number is 603-881-9784. Please put these numbers into your contact list. That way you will know when the school is calling, and so you can pick it up right away. The school likes to reach you when it's necessary to tell you that something necessary to tell you about your child. Help your child to remember to bring these important things to school each day. A large water bottle full of water, cough drops, tissues, chapstick, throat lozenges, and the school policy is that no medications, including cough drops, are not provided to students. With your help, children can learn to develop life skills starting with these basic items. With cold and flu season here, if your child is sick, has a fever, or is coughing, do not send them to school. They can be treated at home with lots of fluids, over-the-counter medicines for symptom relief, and return once the cough is gone. The Boy Scouts of America do sell their popcorn, and that is a big fundraiser for them because it helps them rack up money to help them go to camp. Anyway, I'm Connor Lucci. Thank you for watching the new Fairgrounds News.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.